In the past decade, AMC has held its own in terms of creating top-rated TV shows, and now they've announced that 2 more are in the works. The company's expanding its catalog of horror series with A Devil in Silver and a remake of Frankenheimer's Seconds. Keep watching this video as I'll be telling you all you need to know about these brand new shows. AMC continues the horror trend. AMC Plus has announced that they currently have 2 new spanking new horror series under development. These include Victor LaValle's The Devil in Silver and a remake of the cult classic Seconds. For those of you who were not around during that time, Seconds is a 1966 film that's based on David Ely's novel. It's directed by John Frankenheimer and it starred the legendary Rock Hudson. According to reports, AMC's new adaptation will star a female lead, although the plotline will remain unchanged. As expected, there's a strong team behind the remake, which includes the show's executive producer and showrunner Mark Lafferty. Also on the production team are Mark Johnson, Melissa Bernstein, and Peter Douglas. Speaking of Douglas, it's been reported that he has obtained the right to remake several Frankenheimer films. As for Devil in a Silver Dress, AMC plans for it to be the first in an anthology series, which will revolve around average people caught in different horrific situations. Victor LaValle will be taking up the role of executive producer, and the show will be based on his original novel of the same title. Who's making the new projects? AMC Networks have established a dedicated script-to-series model, which will open writers' rooms for the development of prospective shows. So far, the model has proven to be successful, as the shows Bonfire and Damascus were launched under this model. As for the producers of the series, it's been reported that members of the team behind AMC's hit series Halt and Catch Fire will be working on them. AMC's president has released a statement regarding the development of the new series. He said, and I quote, "As we continue to establish AMC Plus as the home of premium marquee content for adults, these projects are both right in the sweet spot of that brand and value proposition. Great stories with unforgettable characters that break through and say something about our broader world. What is it with AMC and horror stories? AMC has slowly but surely built a reputation for itself in the horror genre. Series like The Walking Dead, as well as upcoming Anne Rice novel adaptations and Interview with the Vampire, have proven this without any doubts. The new projects are expected to continue to deliver the top-notch original programming that AMC has become known for. This is a great elevation in their status, as they used to be known for playing strictly Hollywood classics. Now their impressive catalog of TV shows has made them a go-to network for both cable and streaming entertainment. What is AMC's The Devil in Silver about? The Devil in a Silver Dress is about a man named Pepper. He's a native of Queensbridge, New York, and thanks to his bad temper and ill luck, he gets wrongfully admitted into a mental hospital. His time there means he will have to deal with other patients, as well as doctors who have their fair share of evil, dark secrets. What is AMC's Seconds about? The series will tell the story of Claire Monroe and how her life takes an unexpected nosedive. However, she's given a second chance to start over on a fresh page, but her past life keeps coming back to haunt her in different forms. The question now is, will she continue to live her life on a clean slate, or will she succumb to the pressures from the past and go back to being her old self? The rights to remake the original were obtained in 2010, along with other films by Frankenheimer. What is AMC saying about their new shows? The network is obviously excited about its 2 brand new series, as they will surely help to maintain its status as one of the best in the horror genre. Dan McDermott, who is the president of entertainment at AMC Studios, has said, and I quote, "These are 2 gripping and fast-paced psychological dramas from great creative talent we're looking forward to exploring in the coming months." He also said that they would continue to establish AMC Plus as the home of premium marquee content for adults. McDermott also promised fans that both shows would have extremely captivating stories and unique characters. Who will star in the new series? Seconds and The Devil in Silver are still in development at AMC, and they only just recently opened the writers' room. As of the time of this video, there have been no news of who the cast members are going to be. There's also not been an official statement from AMC regarding casting. At the same time, you can be sure that we'll keep you updated once the network makes an official announcement. When will the new shows be out? Since writing and development have already begun, then it shouldn't be too long before filming starts. And considering that 2022 is drawing to a close, we can say that production of both projects should begin by early 2023. All factors considered, we expect that the shows will premiere in late 2023 or early 2024. Once again, keep following this channel for regular updates on AMC's new horror shows. AMC's top 5 shows from worst to best. While we wait for AMC to finish up with their latest projects, we can only hope that they deliver on their promise of top-notch storylines and characters. This is not to say we don't trust AMC. After all, they've given us some of the best shows on TV. However, they've also put out some not-so-great shows. With that being said, let's take a look at AMC's top 5 shows from worst to best. 5. Into the Badlands. First on our list is Into the Badlands, and I must say, this show had a bright spark when it first premiered. The production design was awesome, the costumes were unique, and the stunts were out of this world. Visually, it was great, but storyline-wise, well, many were not too impressed. The show's final episode aired in November 2015, but was cancelled in February 2016 due to declining ratings and a loss of interest from the fans. The storylines were definitely to blame for this. 4. Fear the Walking Dead. Similar to Into the Badlands, Fear the Walking Dead also looked great visually. The setting, the makeup, and the gore were quite catchy, but the show had one major challenge, which was trying to separate itself from its parent show, The Walking Dead. Assuming there was no parent show, then Fear the Walking Dead could have been a cool series on its own. However, it had to try to outdo some of the original's iconic characters, which included Daryl, Sasha, Maggie, Glenn, Negan, and of course, Rick Grimes. Its cast just didn't have the pull to do that, and its ratings dropped drastically. 3. Better Call Saul. Next on our list is Better Call Saul, and this is without a doubt one of the better shows that we've seen on AMC. The show, which is a prequel to Breaking Bad, starred the highly talented Bob Odenkirk, who played the role of Saul. As you already know, he was the wittiest of legal con men, who later went on to become a renowned drug trade consigliere. 2. The Walking Dead. At number 2 on our list comes The Walking Dead, and this has to be one of AMC's most popular shows ever. The funny thing is, a lot of people didn't expect this show to go beyond its first season. In fact, some people thought that they wouldn't be able to watch episode 1 beyond its first 10 minutes, because it seemed the show was bringing a lot of what we've seen too many times before: an outbreak, zombies, and a bunch of people trying to survive. And while these were the main ingredients of the show, The Walking Dead offered something more. There was an interesting love triangle between Shane, Laurie, and her husband Rick, who they all thought had died. There was a depressed Andrea who was dealing with the death of her sister, and there was the case of Sophia's disappearance, which kept the fans tuning in to see if they'd ever find the little girl. That, and many more interesting storylines, kept The Walking Dead going season after season. 1. Breaking Bad. At number 1, we have what is arguably the best drama series of all time, Breaking Bad. Long story short, Walter White is broke and has cancer. He's going to die soon. He needs to leave a lot of money behind for his struggling family. He uses his chemistry skills to get into the crystal meth business, and he makes a lot more money than he or his family will ever need. But he's now fallen in love with the business and he cannot quit. What an awesome story. So guys, do you think the new horror series from AMC will be good, or will they fail to live up to the hype? Let us have your thoughts in the comment section. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a like and a share. One more thing, kindly hit the subscribe and notification buttons so you'll know exactly when we upload more awesome videos like this. Thanks for watching.